This video is brought to you by Against the Flow of Mississippi. Against the Flow of Mississippi is a book about Jake Fayard, a Marine veteran who is unhappy with the political machine running the state of Mississippi. He decides to fight the corruption from the inside. Jake will face more challenges than he ever has and will stand up for what he thinks is right. His notoriously hot temper will push him to the edge of murder, along with his friend and brother Kobe Barhanovich. Together, they will fight the system and give the power back to the citizens of Mississippi.
Against the Flow of Mississippi was written by Anthony Oksenholt and was published by Oksenholt Biloxi Publishing, LLC. A link to the book will be placed in the description below.
Yeah, this a revolution in our time. Everybody's fighting, change coming, yes. That's why it's an acronym for riot. Everybody has a voice. Don't you dare stay silent. If you say nothing, you are an accessory to violence.
They've had their say. Seems like they've had that kind of say around here for too long. Look, I had to stand up for myself alone. I went in there to remind them that somewhere in this world there's still a little law and order left. To let them know in the only kind of terms that their kind understand is that they can't bribe or threaten their way out of what they did. Let them do this to me and get away with it, and you give them the eternal right to do the same damn thing to any one of you.
Access 228, your host, Anthony Oksenholt, where we report the facts and we are not for sale. If you have a news story or something that's on your mind, please feel free to give us a call at 228-337-2099. Be glad to have you on. Thank you for listening, and we do appreciate all that you do to support us and keep free and independent journalism doing what we do best. All right, y'all. I am back with another episode. We're going to talk about something fun. I'm going to put my former hat on as a correctional officer, and we're going to talk about sovereign citizens. And then I'm going to go full circle with Yuri and Jared on this, specifically Yuri. What is a sovereign citizen? A sovereign citizen is somebody who believes that the laws of this country, or any other country in the world for that matter, do not apply to them. Had to get my flavored water here. Trying to lay off the soft drinks. Anyway, sovereign citizen. Sovereign citizens, when they are charged with a crime, they will resort to what I call paper terrorism. Paper terrorism means that they will sue everybody. Everybody. If a cop pulls over a sovereign citizen for speeding, those of y'all in law enforcement will know exactly what I'm talking about. They will actually try to sue the cop for pulling them over. For how dare you pull me over? I'm a sovereign citizen. I am under this code of the Geneva Convention and this code of the Constitution of the United States and world treaty organizations and admiralty law, and these are all buzzwords that they drop. And then when they go to court, they'll say, I am here under special appearance under protest. Gee, where have I heard that for recently? I want to say it was May 10th in the afternoon, Biloxi Municipal Court. Oh yeah, Yuri Petrini, his arraignment. Now, he didn't drop any other of the buzzwords, but when he said that, my ears went boop, antennas went up. Oh, yeah. So, he's using at least one sovereign citizen argument. I'm here under protest. under special appearance. Anybody could look on YouTube and see these douchebags. Just YouTube any sovereign citizens in court, and you'll see that they'll state something like, "I am the man, John Smith, a citizen of the world. Your laws don't apply for some reason or another." That's the that's the face of it. The other face of it is the suing everybody. They'll sue prosecutors, they'll sue the judge, they'll sue the cops, they'll sue the city, they'll sue the county, they'll sue the state, they'll sue everybody. And they will do a shotgun blast style lawsuit. Where have we heard this before? Oh, yeah. What Yuri and Jared are doing. Now, I'm not saying that they are sovereign citizens. I'm not putting them in that camp, but I'm also not removing them from that camp. I'm saying that I'm seeing some signs here that I don't like. Take his house, for example. I can do what I want. Zoning laws don't apply to me. I can seal my whatever he called them, helical pylons or whatever the hell it was, in concrete before the city can inspect them. Then, when Tara Ramage shows up with a stop work order because they didn't follow the rules, all of a sudden, hey, you can't do that. Then he made that threat to me, which again, I wish I had it on recording. I really, really wish I had it on recording on that. Um, his little rifle in the second story window statement that he made to me while I was at his house. I really wish I had a body bug on me for that. Oh my God. And yet he's still having people work on his house. And I'm gonna go ahead and say this. I'm no fan of ICE, but I believe that they are probably here in this country illegally. I really believe that. By the fact that very few of them speak any English at all. The same ones that he's got working over on his Division Street property, very few of them speak any English. I had to just about use really slow single syllable words and sign language to get them to get what I needed and get their shit off my truck and stuff like that when I did a little bit of work for them. Here's the dangerous part of sovereign citizens. They have been known to shoot at law enforcement. They did it in Kentucky, they did it in Arkansas, and they've done it in a few other states. State of Florida, FDLE classifies sovereign citizens as domestic terrorists. The Department of Justice also classifies them as domestic terrorists. Again, I'm not putting Yuri and Jared in that camp. I'm just saying that I can draw the line if I really wanted to. And their actions are some of the same playbook that these sovereign citizens use. The actions of, again, suing everybody. Your laws don't apply to me. I can do what I want. I can say what I want. I can harass. I can threaten. I can break laws with impunity. And you can't do a damn thing about it because I'm me and I say so. And, if you don't like it, I'll take my ball and go home. Well, unfortunately, they're not taking their ball and going home. I kind of wish they would. But you can see the similarities if you look at their attitude and you look at what they post and you look at how they're going after people. But yet, if you say something Sam Polis, Aaron Wilson, against them as private citizens. Oh, no, you don't have the right to do that. You better stop. Well, guess what? I'm a private citizen too. And I'm saying, and even if I was an elected official, and I am running for sheriff, so I am at least a political candidate, I'm running my mouth about you, telling you that you're a piece of shit and you're wrong. I call them paper terrorism, because that's what they do. Everybody's afraid of them because they're afraid of a lawsuit. I'm not. Sue me. Y'all just think about what I'm saying and look up what I'm saying. You can clearly draw the line and see that they're playing from that playbook. Kenny Glavin wouldn't allow him to sit there and run his mouth and violate the rules of decorum in a city council meeting. He's being sued. Fofo's being sued. It's all the same playbook. Y'all take care. And if you work for the city of Biloxi, please be safe. Please. Because I still believe what I said earlier. These people are dangerous, and I want to drive that point home. Access 228, Anthony Oksenholt.
It's going to be at Howland and Catalina. It's a blue Ford truck displaying some kind of sovereign citizen looking tag. Can you start us a second, please? I think it says Post-Union Treaty. Geneva Convention Neutral Zone Transport Vehicle. That's not how this works, man. You know what the flag upside down means?
No.
It's a sign of distress. Hey, boss, how you doing? Not too bad. Deputy of the Sheriff's Office.
I just got pulled over.
Hey, so the reason why I'm stopping you, boss, I didn't recognize the tag that was on your vehicle.
Yeah.
Okay, do you have your driver's license registration with you?
Here you go. I got the paperwork right here. Where's the paperwork at, Michelle? Here. All right.
It's where?
Yeah, let me see.
Okay.
Here. Someone's talking.
It's on speaker.
Yeah, it does.
Okay, where's your driver's license, boss?
That's where. No, I don't need my window down.
I'm sorry. So, do you have a driver's license?
Yeah, right there.
Okay, what's your name, boss? I don't see your name on here. Can you point it to me?
Yeah.
Okay, that's not how this works. Where's your name at?
I was just getting him the paperwork. Okay. Here, you talk to him then.
Ma'am, if he refuses to identify himself in this traffic stop, it's going to be an issue.
Sir,
Uh-huh.
he is identifying as a national of the Neutral Powers State. As you know, that removes him from your jurisdiction.
It doesn't matter who he identifies as. He's operating a motor vehicle in the state of Florida, ma'am. What?
Yeah.
Charlie 44, sir?
So, R for you.
44. How far out is my second?
Your
Charlie 49. 93, how far are you driving?
No, I just was checking. Ma'am, so this is what's going on. The tag on his vehicle does not appear like it's proper back to any state. So it appears the vehicle is unregistered. Then on top of that, I come up here, I'm asking for his identification documents, and he's handing me a stack of the papers instead of a driver's license. So I'm concerned he might be driving without a driver's license, and his vehicle might be unregistered.
on his phone right now because he signed
What?
Yeah.
Okay, what's your name, boss? Sir, what's your name?
Everything, right here.
Can I see your name, please?
Right here.
Where?
Right there.
Please point to it.
Right there.
Where's your name, sir? I'm not
Right
seeing
there.
it. Are you the postmaster? That's what it says. Postmaster?
I am the postmaster.
So is your first name Mark or your last name Mark?
No.
So nothing on here has
Right
your
there.
name.
Right there.
Is your Destiny
First name.
Mark? Destry? Is
Yep.
that how am I saying
Yep.
it? And what's your last name, boss? I can't see it.
Right there. Walker.
Wagerman? What's your date of birth, sir?
It's all right there.
It's not
I'm
on
not
there.
telling him anything.
All right. Well, this is the thing. If we cannot properly identify you, then there could be a potential issue for us coming up.
I'm telling you that you cannot talk to us.
Well, that's fine. He doesn't necessarily have to talk to me, but he does have to obey my lawful commands.
Sir, as you know, the terms of the Geneva Convention clearly state that you are required to have knowledge of every term.
Hey, Murphy.
Why is he looking at my truck for?
This is part of his job. Hey, Murphy, can you just switch with me real fast?
Lieutenant Galerza
Who?
has signed a no
Lieutenant who?
contract treaty
What? Lieutenant who?
Port Authority.
Lieutenant who?
Lieutenant Galerza.
I think you mean trying to say Galarza.
Yeah.
All right, just hold on right here. I just gotta look at something real fast. Yes, sir.
10-4, that's going to be negative. Comes back on a blue 2012 Ford, registered to a Lower Lynn, the Bonzi, out of Lake Helen. Expired back into that 22.
All right, sir. This is kind of where we're at. So I checked the.
Hang on, Michelle. Hang on. Michelle, hang on.
So this is kind of where we're at. So I checked the VIN. The car is currently looks like it's unregistered. So if you don't have, do you have a Florida driver's license or a driver's license out of another state that I can check to ensure that you're a licensed driver?
Right there's all I got.
Okay, well, there's a problem. So I tried to search you up under this. I can't find anybody, I can't find you. So if I can't verify that you have a valid driver's license, then how am I supposed to let you drive off?
She's coming.
All right, that's not
Yeah,
going to change anything.
He's saying I got to have a valid driver's license, which
To operate a motor vehicle in the state of Florida, yes, sir.
Okay, here it's Catalina and Howland.
Yeah.
Okay, sir, it's a simple question. Do you have a valid driver's license?
Right there's all my paperwork I got.
Okay.
She's coming.
Ask him that because he's not required to
First name is it Destry? Is your middle name Mark?
Well, because he's got it right here. He's got the paperwork in his hand.
All we're trying to do is just identify you, that's it, and then send you on your way. Is that your last name?
Yep.
Okay, is your ID through Florida? What state is it from?
I'm right here. Yeah.
What state is it from?
Right there. She's coming to talk to me.
That's fine. What state is your ID from?
I don't have an ID. I was surrendering my ID and my birth certificate and everything.
When you used to have an ID, what state was it from?
Colorado.
Colorado?
Yeah.
Okay,
But
what's
it
your,
don't-
what's that?
It won't register because it's fine. Here she is. She's right there.
That's fine. I don't need her actually, and she's not going to come over here. What is your date of birth?
It's right there. Everything's right there.
No, not everything is right here. Okay.
Does that make sense?
Not
She
at
knows
all.
this. I know.
Destry, hop on out.
I'm not. Why do I need to get out of my car? Have I done something wrong? Wait. Whoa. Before you drag me out of the car, what have I done?
Hop out of the car.
Have I done something wrong?
You're failing to identify yourself.
That's not a law. That's not a misdemeanor. It's not a law. Hey, don't get in my car. What are you guys doing? What's this? They're jerking me out of the fucking car, Michelle.
Get out.
They're getting me out of the
Get
car.
out.
All right, I'm getting out. All right, I'm getting
Stop
out.
pulling away
I'm
from me
getting
before
out.
me.
You guys are jerking me around. You guys are jerking me around.
Look over. I got you.
All right. Well, I'm not jerking around.
Now you're under arrest, buddy.
Damn. We're not doing anything. What's the point? I'm resisting when you guys are jerking me around. How the hell am I supposed to
Walk
hold
over
my
to the
fucking
car,
hands?
man. Figure this all out, sir.
Well, not to show my ID is not a federal offense. You tell me. It's not an ID state
Separate
here.
your feet, boss.
It's not an ID state here. And I don't go for certain seats.
Stop talking on me, please. It's not registered.
Stay out of my wallet.
No.
It's not. Stay out of my wallet.
Everything's coming out your pockets.
No,
man.
no.
Hey,
Stay out of
switch
my
sides,
wallet.
man.
I don't accept.
You might not accept it, but it doesn't mean it's not
You
happening.
guys are illegally fucking searching me for no fucking reason at all. None. None.
Stop yelling, please.
Okay. Yes. Do you want to talk to him or not? If not, we're going to get him out of here. We're trying to give you the keys. Hey, what?
Hey, watch your back.
Because I have a phone number for him.
Unlock this door now.
No, I'm not gonna unlock. You.
Get out.
We breaking it?
Open the door. No. Yes, so. Now get out. Get out.
Where's that?
Get
Out
out.
of the car.
Oh, shit. Stop it.
You just told 241 and you're fucking hurting me.
Stop. Push your hands.
No. I'm not looking into your. I'm not signing anything.
X-ray 90 pencil.
Oh, yeah. Right.
We have another 10:15. Do we have a watchman in log on?
U.S. code.
Is anybody else covered in blood?
I'm pretty
This is my blood. All right. I don't know.
Who's got napkins?
Next up is going to be Tyler Messina.
Excuse me, sir. Before I approach the bench, I was appearing specially today, and generally, and also.
What do you mean you're appearing specially today?
Before I approach the bench, I was just letting you know that.
Let him speak.
I was just letting you know I'm here appearing specially today, and that also you didn't mention what case number you're talking about.
This is 26 TRD 02043. Do you have more than one case number that you're involved with?
I asked, and they said that this is only one, but to correct the record, I do believe that there's something going on that that's within this that we can talk about it when you guys approach the bench.
Well, you're going to end up having a seat at the table, a council table. The defendant's charged with driving on FRA suspension, driving without a valid operator's license, and improper display of license plates. We're scheduled for a trial to the court today, Mr. Messina. Who's here on behalf of the state? Ms. Yeager's here on behalf of the state. Is the state, how do you want to proceed, Mr. Messina? Do you intend to have a trial? Do you want to change your plea? It doesn't look like they're going to be dismissing it.
Well, I'd like to just get it and solve it right now. I'd like to go ahead and solve it and try it right now, because the officer's statement and the time and location of everything is completely contradictory towards every different log he had. He had a CAD log. He said it was 17.
Well, before we get into the weeds on this thing,
Okay.
You do intend to pursue a trial?
No, I don't believe we need to take time out of the court's time and money for one.
Well, there are three things that are going to happen. Well, four things that are going to happen today. One, we're going to have a trial, and the state's going to call its witness, and you're going to be able to cross-examine your accuser, call your own witnesses, testify on your own behalf. Number two, they're going to dismiss it, which they're not going to do. Number three, you can change your plea from not guilty to guilty or no contest, in which case, if I enter convictions, I'll impose sentence and we'll resolve the matter today. Or four, you can ask for continuance.
Well, here, I'll show you this. One second, please. We can't do a continuance because this paper here, it don't have your signature on it, but it was in the paperwork.
Is that the notice to...
It was
Can you show that to the bailiff?
This here is give me 1 second. And also, here's the evidence. I was trying to give it before. I was running a little late, but when I got here, I was trying to get this into this video here of the Speedway.
When we actually have the trial, Mr. Messina, then you can certainly testify as to your exhibits.
Real quick, though, just because the FRA suspension it was due to maybe some mistake. Maybe they had child support because my child support is paid automatically, right? So there must have been a mistake down here. But here's this right here. It has no signature on it, and it says judgment entry granted, and then it says denied. It says your request for a continuance is granted. No further continuances of your arraignment will be granted. Failure to appear for arraignment will result in a forfeiture of defendant's operator's license and warrant to defendant's arrest, or both, whichever may apply.
Yeah, I'm looking at the document myself, Mr. Messina, and what that is it's an entry granting your request to continue your initial appearance.
Well, then it says this, your request is denied.
Is that box checked?
And then
Mr. Messina?
Neither box is checked.
That's not true.
This here.
May I see it?
Yes, I do. It says neither box is checked, and there's no signature from anybody on this whatsoever. But there's a stamp that backdates the 26th.
May I see it, please?
Yes. And also, I got more for you.
Well, hold on a minute. Let's do one thing at a time.
Yes, sir.
This is your copy that you got from my clerk when you submitted it. I have the entry that has my signature, a second file stamp on there after I granted your motion.
Well,
and let's face it, we're wasting time here. If you want a trial, we're going to have a trial. Ms. Yeager, did you need to ask for a continuance?
Because I'm not done talking,
Yes, Your
sir.
Honor. If he would
You
like,
are, for the moment, okay?
If Mr. Messina would like to contest the charges, we would need to continue it in order to subpoena Officer Beach. This is, I believe, the first time that we've been here on the record post his arraignment. I know he did ask for a continuance pro se back in towards the end of April in order to prepare his defense, but he didn't indicate for sure that he wanted to contest it, so we did not subpoena Officer Beach today.
All right, so Mr. Messina, they're asking the court to continue this. Do you have a position on that? Do you object? Are you okay with it?
I object to it.
On what basis?
The basis I object to it is that, like you said, we don't want to waste the court's time. So, I don't want to end this right now. We might as well, I don't want to continue this. I would like to end it now instead of continue more. That's even more of wasting the time, court, and money. I say that being that this mistake here, because your record, right, I need to have the record too because I'm the person being charged, cited with something.
You can ask for a copy of the court's file when you go down to the clerk's office. The court's already granted you 2 continuances, and I think it's only fair that I grant the state. Can you stop talking over me?
You're talking over me. I apologize.
No, you're talking over me. I'm trying to tell you what's going to happen next. I've already granted you 2 continuances. It's only fair that I grant the state 1 at this time. Your objection is noted for purposes of the record.
But this was due process, and I didn't have a fair trial. I have a right to due process and fair trial.
You do, and you're going to get your trial the next time we come back.
But I'm not done speaking.
Can you confirm your address for me, please?
Can I talk, please?
I asked you a question. Can you confirm your address for me, please?
I had a house fire. So due to the house fire, I do not have an address right now.
Do you have a mailing address?
I'm getting a P.O. box.
Okay, you need to let us know.
P.O. box.
Okay, you need to let us know because the only way we have to notify you of future court dates is through the mail.
I left my phone number on a file that you have of my copy. My copy.
I handed your copy back, sir. It's in your hand. That is the one.
All right. I apologize that, but
no, you're fine. I'm going to continue your bond as previously said as a recognizance bond. Unless the state demands discovery from you, you don't have to turn over anything before the trial, and you can certainly testify as to whatever exhibits you want that are relevant. Okay?
Okay. Can I speak, please? Can I be heard? Okay. Thank you. All right. So I have. What I'm trying to get to is that I want a fair trial, or not a fair trial. This is my trial right here. It says it in this paperwork.
It's scheduled for trial. You're right.
And says it right here that this is it. There's no trial after this. This is it. I'm supposed to be tried here.
By that logic, Mr. Messina, then there should have been no trial after you asked for the continuance of the trial the last time.
That wasn't the trial. That was
yes,
my
it was.
first appearance.
No, you've asked for a continuance of both your trial and your arraignment. We'll get you a copy of the court file so you can have all those records. But the court's going to go ahead and move on, and you may go with the bailiff, sir.
Gather yourself. I'll go take you to the clerk's. I'll go over.
But hold on. This right here is there.
Sir.
If you don't.
We're recording everything, Mr. Messina, and you'll have a right to appeal any decisions made by this court that are adverse to you to the Lincoln County Court of Appeals. But for now, turn around and look. You've got a bunch of other people who have business before the court, and we've concluded your hearing for today. You've been heard, and we've concluded your hearing for today. You need to go with the bailiff. No, you may not. You need to go with the bailiff.
All right.
Now.
Well, hey.
Now.
Terry Clymer.
Please.
Case number 26 TRD 1549. Mr. Clymer, come on up and have a seat. All right. You're Mr. Clymer, correct?
Yes.
All right, we're scheduled for a trial today. I don't have a motion to dismiss, and I don't have a change of plea form. Are you asking for another continuance?
Yes, sir, to get valid.
This is Ms. Yeager's case.
Yes, Your Honor.
Ms. Yeager, does the state have a position?
We have no objection. He believes he can get his SR-22 situation taken care of by the time we return.
All right. Can you confirm your address for me, Mr. Clymer?
112 South 35th Street,
City and state?
Newark, Ohio.
All right, I'll go ahead and I'll continue it today, but this will be the second time we've continued it, so probably next time we either need to have a trial or a change of plea.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
I didn't realize that was an option. I think I should have kind of listened better last time I was in here, that I could get valid and then we could maybe...
At this point, I'm sure that the Assistant Law Director has informed you, their policy is dismissal on the first appearance after the arraignment. If a defendant asks for a continuance and then is able to get valid, they won't dismiss it, but their position is that they'll ask the court not to impose any fine, just the court costs. Okay? All right, so we were scheduled for, what time were these set for? 10:30. Okay, I'll continue this. I'll continue the bond as previously set, and we'll get you notice in the mail of your next court hearing. Do you have any other questions today?
No, sir.
All right, tell you what, have a seat where you were before. The bail's going to be with you in a moment.
Next, we're in Charleston, West Virginia for a pretrial hearing.
Henry T. Eldon. Henry T. Eldon. Henry T. Eldon.
Henry T. Eldon is in the courtroom, but he is refusing the magistrate's order to come forward to the defendant's table.
I have called him thrice. I have no response. Get up here in this seat right now.
That's right, the judge called him thrice. Eldon is facing multiple charges, including fraudulent official proceedings and fraudulent service of indebtedness related to falsely filing claims with the court. Today he's joined in the courtroom by a friend who's recording the proceedings on his cell phone and getting involved himself.
I'm a witness, okay? Okay, what I'm saying is he is present, and he's chosen not to step up there. He's asking not for an appointed lawyer. He doesn't need an attorney.
So you're acting in the capacity
I'm not
of a lawyer?
acting. I'm a witness. This is American National.
American National.
American National is another nod to the sovereign citizen movement that both he and the defendant identify with. Eventually, Eldon does respond to the magistrate, Ward Harshbarger, but still refuses to come forward.
The court reporter has to be established before anything can proceed.
Well, okay, well, get up in your seat now, and we will wait for that. We have some preliminary thing.
We're all waiting for the court reporter to be...
Do it now. All right, this is State versus Henry T. Eldon Jr. Mr. Eldon, I need to have a seat at the defendant's table.
For the record, I'm
Shut
a
up and
witness.
sit down. You sit down and not say another word.
Seemingly getting more aggravated, the magistrate turns to his courtroom deputy for assistance.
Would you get Mr. Eldon? Will you show you where the seat is, please?
May I have permission?
You may have a seat right there. You may have a seat right there.
Eldon finally gets up to the stand before the judge, but it won't be for long.
You are going to be held in contempt.
All right, Mr. Eldon, will you just stand up for me, please? Turn around and place your hands behind your back, if you would.
And who are you? And do you have a warrant, a signed warrant?
I do not have a warrant. I've just been made aware by the judge that he wants me to take you into custody for obstructing judicial process, okay?
But before the magistrate had the defendant arrested and cuffed, he pulls a final move out of every parent's playbook and counts to 3.
1. Have a seat. 2. Have a seat, please.
I would like to speak, and I have information to present. I don't know how I'm instructing.
Last warning. Get in the seat and we'll proceed.
Again, locked in a stalemate, the magistrate decides to just get down to business.
How do you plead?
I would like to see your oath of office. I'd like to see your letter accepting and acknowledging your office. And I would like to see the same for the prosecuting attorney, and to know the names of everyone in this room. I need that before I understand what's going on, sir.
So the answer, and I will answer for him, is not guilty. Okay?
I haven't made any plea, nor should you make one
All
for
right.
me. I don't accept that. I don't accept anything that's happened here today. I did not in your own position.
Scorching out. Court is adjourned.
The court wouldn't confirm the details, but according to Eldon, he did not appear for his next court hearing and was arrested on a bench warrant and served 2 weeks in jail. He also says the original fraudulent service and fraudulent official proceedings charges against him were later dropped. Thanks for being a fan of Court Cam. Subscribe to A&E to never miss a new video and catch full episodes on aetv.com. First up, we're in Dayton Municipal Court in Ohio for a bench trial. Judge Mia Spells presiding. 55-year-old Anthony Matthews has been charged with driving on a suspended license. Matthews considers himself a sovereign citizen, someone who believes that certain laws don't apply to him. And as the trial begins, it's clear that he's not planning on playing by the rules.
I demand that you dismiss this matter immediately.
Matthews has already filed several motions aimed at challenging the court's authority over him, but the judge isn't swayed.
Let me explain to you the rules here in the court. Let me explain to you the rules of the court, sir.
I'm not here to take part in fraud. Not at all.
Judge Spells warns Matthews that by continuing to interrupt her, he's pushing his luck with the court.
You can be found in contempt if you continue to interrupt me. We'll proceed with trial with you in abstention, sir, and we're going to find you in contempt. What I'm going to do is give you...
That's the record. The court is coercion.
You're interrupting the proceedings of the court, sir, and it is direct contempt. It is direct contempt, and we're going to take you into custody, sir. We will give you a hearing, and we'll have the hearing. We will find counsel for you.
As deputies close in on Matthews, tensions reach a boiling point.
Don't touch her back. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. I'm not. Don't touch me. Don't touch me.
As Matthews squares off against the deputy, two off-duty police officers in the jury box get up to help detain him.
Don't touch me. Don't touch me. I'm not. Don't touch me. Don't touch me.
One of them throws several punches at Matthews. As Judge Spells and courtroom staff clear the area. More deputies pile into the courtroom as Matthews is taken to the ground. In total, 6 people are involved in taking Matthews down. After several minutes and 2 pairs of handcuffs, Matthews is escorted out of the courtroom. The following day, Matthews appears again before Judge Spells to answer for the contempt of court charge. He's still representing himself, but this time he has a new attitude.
Yesterday's proceeding was in error on my behalf. I take full blame for my actions.
The court believes the conduct of Mr. Matthews severely threatened the integrity of the court and its proceedings, and such that immediate action was necessary.
Judge Spells sentenced Matthews to a year of probation and time served for both the driving on a suspended license and contempt of court charges. But he was also charged with 2 counts of assault on a peace officer and 1 count of obstructing official business as a result of his scuffle with the court deputies and other court officials. He remains free awaiting trial on those charges.
You are in contempt, Mr. Tertelgate.
No, I'm not.
Be quiet right now. I will have you arrested.
Stormy.
We're in Eureka, Montana, and the man wearing the no hunting or trespassing sign around his neck is Ernie Tertelgate, Montana's proverbial sovereign citizen, better known as the natural living man. The 57-year-old's in court today representing himself on charges of driving with a suspended license and obstructing a peace officer during his arrest. But now, after Tertelget interrupted proceedings during jury selection, Judge Stormy Langston holds him in contempt of court.
You are in contempt, Mr. Tertelget.
No, I'm
If you
not.
don't be quiet right now,
You
I
are
will
in
have you
contempt of
arrested.
law, Stormy. You're in contempt of law. I'm standing for my
Officer
country's
Hines,
constitution, my
take
country's
Mr.
people.
Tertelget into custody, please.
And I'm not keeping hands off me, Clint.
As security attempts to remove Tertelget, town attorney Clifton Hayden keeps one of his supporters at bay.
Do you understand? Keep your hands off of me. Keep your hands off of me. Keep your hands off of me. Clinton Hines, you are guilty of conducting a military crime of foreign war. I'm an officer of justice.
Just as it looks like Tertelget is being escorted out, he isn't.
What are we doing? Back off.
Tertelget is almost out of the courtroom when he grabs the doorway and pushes back against the officer.
What are we doing? Back off. Leave me alone, Clinton.
As the somewhat awkward wrestling match continues, Tertelget's supporters add commentary.
This man, leave me alone. Deserve this. Leave me alone. Unconstitutional.
He hasn't done any wrong.
So I'm gonna get hurt. Why has no one been able to tell him what wrongs he's done? Doing me harm. Why has no one been able to tell him what wrongs he's done? Back off! Are you getting in it? I'm backing off. Respect me.
From the floor, Tertelget continues the sovereign citizen argument that the court doesn't hold jurisdiction over him.
When I comply, it will not be because contract is established.
When Tertelget finally gets handcuffed, one of his supporters addresses Judge Langston.
Your Honor, can I ask a question without getting contempt for?
What is your question, sir?
My question is what did Ernie do wrong? What did he do wrong?
He's not following the procedure and...
The court has no jurisdiction.
What are the procedures to follow? The Constitution.
The court has no jurisdiction. This court has never answered for one thing.
Okay, at the very least, the common rules of being civil in a civil society.
Can we hold that officer as standstill,
remove
please,
my
right now?
materials. All these people here. No, you don't. Listen, all these people remove my materials. Get my hat, my Constitution.
Following the incident, Ernie Tertelget was found guilty of contempt of court, but served no jail time. He was also charged with assaulting a peace officer. That case is still pending. As for his original charge of driving with a suspended license, he was also found guilty, but again served no jail time. The charge of obstructing a peace officer was dismissed.
Get out of the vehicle! Get out now!
Next, we go to a preliminary hearing in Chattanooga, Tennessee. The defendant is 38-year-old Gregory Parker. He's been charged with reckless endangerment, driving with a revoked license, resisting arrest, and a number of other charges. 4 months earlier, Parker was driving on a Tennessee highway when State Trooper Dale Herring clocked him going 91 miles per hour in a 65 zone. After a few minutes, the officer catches up to him.
It's a red Chevy pickup with ladders on top. Not yet. I believe he's looking for a safe place to pull over.
Officer Herring remains calm, thinking the driver is about to pull over.
C-21, we're approaching Broad, 18 miles an hour. At the stoplight.
After a couple of miles, Parker comes to a stop at a traffic light. He's also been live streaming the incident over social media.
Well, I'm being pulled over. Got a Tennessee Highway Patrol behind me.
Hey, get out!
The officer approaches the vehicle, and he's all business.
Get out of the vehicle! Get out now! Get out of the vehicle now! Get out of the vehicle now!
Herring's in no mood for conversation.
Get out of the vehicle now! Get out of the vehicle now.
Emergency. Why are you jerking on me? What's the problem?
You have any weapons on you?
What's the problem?
Put that cell phone down. Why are you doing this? Put your hands behind your back.
What's the emergency? What crime have I committed?
You didn't stop.
I was trying to find a safe place to pull off, brother.
You didn't stop. You passed up plenty.
The officer brings Parker to his feet, gives him the news.
You're under arrest.
You have a warrant for my arrest?
You're under arrest.
For what?
For not stopping.
Parker was arrested and released on $60,000 bond. He arrives at his preliminary hearing with his camera rolling, and things are off to a rough start.
Go that way. Go that way.
Don't be pushing on me.
Go this way.
Why you assaulting me? Get your hands off of me.
Sir, move out the
I
way.
did not consent with this bullshit anyhow. Don't be pushing me around. Before I cross this bar, I waive no rights and I retain all my rights.
Parker barely acknowledges the authority of the court or the judge. His legal arguments are ones commonly used by sovereign citizens, a group who believes certain laws don't apply to them.
I don't have an attorney. I have no need for one.
The judge provides Parker with a public defender, who will act only as an armchair attorney. Parker will handle the questioning of Officer Herring himself. He asks Herring a number of seemingly irrelevant questions, perhaps hoping to confuse the officer.
When did you come to the determination I was driving?
When I got behind you and you're behind the wheel of the vehicle.
I think that's been answered, sir. You can ask your next question.
Do you know the difference between driving and traveling?
I'm going to object to that question because it's irrelevant under the state law.
That's totally irrelevant.
I'll sustain the objection. You may ask your next question.
Who is the victim in this situation?
I'm going to object to the relevance of that.
Sustain. That is not relevant. You may ask your next question, sir.
Finally, after realizing his tactics don't seem to be working, Parker calls it quits.
I ain't playing y'all's game no more. Go ahead, do what you do.
After hearing from both sides, the judge makes her decision on whether the case will move forward.
I find that there's probable cause to believe that all these crimes were committed, and they were committed by this defendant here in this county. And I will bind these cases over to the grand jury.
Parker's pled not guilty, and his trial is pending. If convicted on all charges, he could spend 20 years in prison.
I ain't playing y'all's game no more.
Next, we're in Adrian, Michigan for a virtual sentencing hearing. The defendant is a sovereign citizen named Robert Mattson, who previously appeared before Judge Michael Olsaver after police found cocaine and an open alcohol container in his car during a traffic stop. His public defender negotiated a deal where Mattson would plead guilty to reduced charges and be set free until sentencing. But it did not exactly go as planned.
Mr. Mattson, would you raise your right hand, please?
If I'm not going to get out today, there's no deal. We got trial Friday. I'm just going to trial. I want to make sure that I'm going to be released, so I'm not going to take the plea today.
Ultimately, Mattson's lawyer convinced him to take the deal being offered that day, and he was set free on a no-fee bond. 3 months later, he's back in Judge Olsaver's court for sentencing. And rather than simply hearing what his punishment is, Mattson is ready to argue his case all over again.
So we are on the record in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Robert Joseph Mattson.
Judge, I think the court's making a big mistake here.
Mr. Mattson, we had discussed these issues, and ultimately you pled guilty of your own choice. And so I'm going to sentence you on that charge today.
I don't feel that I've had a fair chance. I have not relinquished any sovereign immunities that I have with the courts ever since I even started with the court, because the court, the only one I've ever taken an oath to is God Almighty himself. One lawgiver, one creator, one judge. That's God Almighty. That's who I recognize.
All right, the recommendation from your probation officer is that you serve 1 year of probation. I think under normal circumstances, that would be an adequate recommendation with... He's gone.
Mattson has dropped out of the virtual hearing with no warning. His lawyer and a probation officer try to call him, but he's gone to a doctor's appointment. The judge has had enough.
If we don't have any contact from Mr. Madsen by the end of the day to finish this sentencing, I'm going to issue a bench warrant for his arrest, and we will finish the sentencing from the Lenawee County Jail.
2 hours later, Madsen logs back into the virtual courtroom, and the judge picks up where he left off, with a couple of requests of Madsen.
Mr. Madsen, we are in a court proceeding right now, and so I'm going to ask you not to eat anything and to remove your hood. Ultimately, Mr. Madsen, I'm going to give you a chance at probation, which includes restrictions on alcoholic beverages and substance use. If you choose not to comply, then I am going to be imposing jail time. And I'll just tell you now, it'll be a short leash because it will be the sentence of the court that you serve a period of probation for 1 year. Do you understand that, Mr. Madsen?
Yes, I do.
Judge Olsaver sends Madsen to speak to the probation officer, and the matter is closed, as long as Madsen follows his probation requirement.
So as y'all can see, if y'all watched all the videos that I posted, courtesy of A&E TV and a few other places, sovereign citizens believe that the law does not apply to them. Erroneously. The law applies to everybody. Sovereign citizens believe that they can do exactly whatever they want to do with zero consequences. Doesn't that sound familiar? Sovereign citizens will openly fight police officers and court bailiffs in court. They will fight police on the street. They're a dangerous group of people. When I see somebody with the playbook of a sovereign citizen, my antennas go up. And that's what I'm seeing here. Again, I'm not saying that they are sovereign citizens, but they are definitely playing from the playbook. That makes me wonder what else their motivations are. I'm not saying that you have to be a sovereign citizen to be a pro se litigant. I've been a pro se litigant most of my life. Every time I've gone to court for various reasons, I've represented myself and I've done very well. But I don't use AI to do it. I research the rules of the court, the local rules. I research rules of evidence. I act in the capacity that I'm expected to act, which is as any barred lawyer would. I understand the rules, regulations, and responsibilities that I have. And I also understand that when you put bullshit motions in front of the court and you waste the court's time, they don't particularly like that. Y'all keep that in mind. Here, into the lesson on your pro se bullshit that you post on your website. Anthony Oksenholt, Access 228.